Welcome, brothers and sisters, to Feast on Torah. I pray wherever you're listening from around the world that you are doing well and that the light of the Most High is shining on you today. Welcome again to Feast on Torah. This lesson is going to be just a short lesson, and it is for those who was hurt or still hurting by words that were spoken to you. As you can see from the thumbnail, that words does hurt. Family, I just felt in my spirit that some of you need to be encouraged and be lifted up in your spirit. And remember that you may believe that you are nothing special to those around you, but I can assure you that you are special and mean everything to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Why? Because he loves you. You might have heard the term from a child growing up saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." Now, that sticks and stone is an English language children's rhyme, and the rhyme is used as a defense against name calling and verbal bullying. And it was intended to increase resilience and to avoid physical retaliation. But I can assure you that not one word of that rhyme is true, because sticks and stones can break your bones, so can words. Words have power, family, and only when you experience that power yourself, either as the giver or as the receiver, you will understand its effects. You can use the power of words to heal, or you can use the power of words to comfort others. You can also use it to build someone up, and those very same words can tear people into pieces in the next breath. Oh yes, words have power, and words does hurt when they are used in an evil and wicked manner. Some of you may be asking, how could a few small words have such a big impact on my life, even now? Some of you still hear your mother's or your father's words, which was said to you decades ago, yet the memory still lingers in your adult life today. Family, as you know, parents and spouses are the worst offenders. The words that leaves a parent's lips to their child can be devastating. And I can guarantee you that you or someone you know, destructive words was spoken to them, and those words are still impacting their children's lives up today from their parents. Words have power. Don't let anyone tell you this nonsense that words do not hurt. They do, brothers and sisters. And I bet some of you are carrying words from your children, and you might be in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, even in your 70s, and those words are still in your memory. And when you cast your thought back to those words, you're still hurting. They still cause pain. So yes, words does hurt. You can find a husband or a wife Their words, mother or father, their words can draw you in and build connections if when it was spoken, it was done in love. But the wrong words from parents, guess what? It destroys their children, ever building any fulfilling relationships, depending on what they said at the time to their child about relationships. Why can't you make friends like little Johnny? Why can't you behave like little Mary? Why can't you? Why can't you? And that child hears that and then interpret that as failure. So they spend the rest of their lives trying to be like little Johnny or little Mary because mommy or daddy has spoken something negative without even knowing the effects it's having on their child. And you might know someone just like that. You were told your nose is too big, some of you. So you spend a fortune on reducing the size of your nose. Some of you were told your lips is too thick. And what do? You tried everything or cover up your face because you won't even look in a mirror because you still hear those voices in your head telling you that your lips are too thick. Some of you hearing that your skin is too black. So what do? You end up bleaching your skin to be accepted by the world. When your dark and beautiful skin that God has given you has a purpose and it is absolutely beautiful, but you cannot see. When you look in the mirror, all you see is ugliness. Why? Because someone has spoken an evil word that your dark skin is not good. Brothers and sisters, it is not true. You are beautiful and wonderfully made. Some of you again have been told your hair is too nappy, too curly, too kinky, or coil. And the word nappy family, the hair specifically, was used when speaking about black people. And the term has historically been a racist term. And that was spoken and mentioned in the 1880s. And here we are today, people still using that term nappy head. So what do? You spend your money on long, shiny wigs to look like your oppressors, which does not represent your culture. But now you feel accepted because your God given hair that makes you who you are is now covered up and out of sight, as if the God that you serve, the God who made heaven and earth, has made a mistake when he created you. Family, brothers and sisters, you are not a mistake. I have no problem with wigs because people wear wigs for all different reasons, and there are some lovely wigs. But when you are wearing a wig to transform you from who you really are because you feel less than, then that is very sad. So I'm saying to you to encourage you today, rise up and accept your beautiful self. Your beautiful dark skin is a blessing. Be happy in it. No longer should any of us who are of brown skin, black skin, dark skin, melanated skin, none of us should be self hating because of European standards of beauty. You are beautiful in your given melanin skin. And even if you're of other nation, whether you're white, pink, green, Asian, whatever, you should be happy in your own skin and stop listening to people telling you that you are less than. God created you beautiful, and man is describing you that you're less than. Ignore them, stand up, and enjoy your life in your skin. I'm going to show you a picture of a beautiful lady, black skin, beautiful skin. And there are beautiful people out there of all shape and sizes, all shades. And I just pray that you will be lifted up today and accept who you are, that you are wonderful and beautifully made. And some of you are suffering because of spoken words, people describing you that you are less than. When was the last time you heard spoken words that changed your perspective on something or someone? Family, words can uplift you and words can deflate you. Proverbs 18, verses 21 to 22 reads, Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. So there we have it. The word of the Most High is telling us that you can kill someone's spirit by the words that you spoke into their lives. Because what? Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Husbands and wives use words to control behaviors and to control outcomes. What these two groups, parents and husband and wives, they fail to understand that this lip, this word, these words that they spoke, when it leaves their lips, no power can recall them back. And the damage is 100% done. Those little words is working on the listener, on the listener's emotions like cancer, eating away at them. And depending on what was said, it can have a great impact on their future. This short message is for those of you who have been hurt by painful words. You might have been told that you're too fat, you're too black, you're too thin, you're too stupid. Whatever was said, you need to hear the creator of heaven and earth, what he has to say about you. Whenever those evil words come into your thoughts, brothers and sisters, open up your mouth and speak the truth about how the Most High sees you. Not how man sees you, but how the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, how he sees you. Listen to Psalm 139, verses 13 to 18. For you formed my inward parts. You covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret and skillfully wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Your eyes saw my substance being yet unformed, and in your book they all were written. The days fashioned for me, when as yet there were none of them. Verse 17, how precious also are your thoughts to me, O Elohim. How great is the sum of them. If I should count them, they would be more in number than the sand. When I am awake, I am still with you, saith Yah. This scripture is for those who are feeling down and neglected, that you're nothing. The Most High Yah has formed you. He has formed you. He's told you in verse 14 that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You were formed by the hand of the Most High God, and you are precious to Him. So when you're feeling down and feeling that you have no self-worth, please turn to the scriptures, Psalm 139, and read that scripture, verse 13 to 18. And remember that the Most High God of heaven loves you. He created you. He did not make a mistake about you. Ephesians 2:10 is another word for we are His workmanship, created in Yeshua HaMashiach for good works, which Elohim prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. Brothers and sisters, you were created His workmanship for good works. So whatever work the Father has put in front of you, do it knowing that He was the one that put it there, not man, not you, those who criticize you, because He prepared you to do exactly what you are doing today in the skin that He has given you today. Also, here's another verse of encouragement, 1 Samuel 16, verse 7. But Yah said to Samuel, do not look at his appearance or at his physical stature, because I have refused him. For Yahweh does not see as man sees, for man looks at the outward appearance, but Yahweh looks at the heart. Brothers and sisters, remember this. Do not let anyone judge you because of the way you look. It's not what you look like, it's what you're like on the inside. Stand up to your character. Stand up to the beauty that's inside of you. Don't let anyone judge you by your appearance. Let them judge you from what's coming out of your heart. The Father knows who you are, and that is all that matters. Okay? Psalm 27, verse 10. Here we have another promise from the Most High. Although my father and mother may have forsaken me, yet the Most High God will take me up and adopt me as his child. So remember these scriptures. Whenever you're feeling low and feel someone has been nasty to you by using nasty words, ugly words, open your mouth and remind yourself that you are beautiful and wonderfully made. And even if the world abandon you, my brother or my sister, be encouraged that the Most High God, the creator of heaven and of earth, has taken you up. He told you he will never abandon you. He will never forsake you. He himself will adopt you as his child. Be encouraged. Stay strong. Love yourself. Love who you are. Hear his word in your ears. And be encouraged that you are wonderfully and beautifully made. Lift up your head, my brother and my sister, and walk. Lift those shoulders up and walk the walk. And remember that the greater is he that's in you than he that is in the world. Bless you this day. I thank you. Please ensure that you have your notification for this channel so that you do not miss any new videos. And also, don't forget to subscribe and like and share the videos. And finally, brethren, sisters, and brothers, remember to know the truth is not equal to those who love the truth, okay? Be strong and shalom to you. And thank you for this brief moment, but just be encouraged. Keep on walking the walk. Shalom.